I would say it's affected my life in every single aspect I can imagine. Mountain biking's cool because it's an individual sport, but at the same time you can be part of a team. It's part of something bigger.
It's just a good way to get away and get out in the hills, away from cars, and just see, be part of nature.
Well, I road bike to get around, so I don't have to drive. And I mountain bike because it's fun and it's a good cross training for the other sports that I do.
You can ride all over Reno. There's trails on the east side. You just drive 30 minutes up Mount Rose Highway and you're on the Rim Trail.
There's a lot of different kind of terrain and some, difficult stuff, some easy stuff, so it's a good range for all types of riders.
And I wanted to come to UNR because I knew it had collegiate cycling, even though I didn't know anything about it.
Around campus, for sure, there's a big change. I see a lot more fixed gears. Seems to be the fad to jump on a fixed.
I think that's attracting more people that just want to get into riding a bike.
Culturally wise too, I think people are really taking a big interest in riding the bike. A little more exercise, save a ton of money on gas, and it's clean. It's good for the environment.
I think in general on the UNR campus, more people are riding their bikes to school, mainly because campus has gotten so much bigger, especially in the last year and a half. And the fall is the Western Collegiate Cycling Conference, which is us and all the schools in California.
Berkeley, Cal Poly, Stanford, they all have club teams as well.
On the West Coast here, we definitely have pretty strong mountain bike teams.
Even if you like racing, but you're not as fit as you'd like to be, or you just don't want to race against the really competitive people, there's different categories within the races. A, B, and C, A being the fastest and C being the slowest. For both men and women.
A race is usually, it can be up to 5 hours, but usually 2 to 3 hours.
The way the team is structured kind of waxes and wanes, with the student population. We've had some really, really big downhill teams in the past.
Obviously, always recruiting new members, getting more people interested in riding is huge. Having a presence at the club fairs, all that stuff. So.
I was on the mountain bike team in high school, and Cody was at one of our races, and he said, "Hey, here's some info about UNR next year." And so I signed up for the email, web page kind of thing.
I would say we generally put on 3 races a year: collegiate mountain bike race, collegiate road race, and then the Sky Tavern mountain bike race.
Aside from racing, we do a lot of other activities that are fun. We always do a trip on spring break. We go to Moab, we spend a week out there. We've gone down to St. George. Sometimes we go down to Southern California.
We're actually putting in a bid that looks like it will be supported by USA Cycling to host the Collegiate National Championships for the next 2 years, I guess in 2009 and 2010.
There's no pressure on you unless you place it upon yourself, really. So if you want to be competitive, you have the opportunity. If you want to just ride your bike and have fun, it's completely possible too.
We need to make sure that we stay together as a brotherhood and remember that we're all here just to ride bikes and have fun. And that's the main purpose of riding, is having fun.